Ana Laura Lopez, question for sanctuary cities. What does it mean to be a sanctuary city? Sanctuary cities limit how much law enforcement will cooperate with federal immigration authorities unless it is required by state law. So the first sanctuary state was California, Berkeley, California being the first sanctuary city. In 1971, when a resolution protected sailors resisting the Vietnam War. So along with California, there's 4 other states that are sanctuary states: Oregon, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Vermont. When President Trump came into office January 2017, he signed an executive order that would strip the federal grant money from any state or town that would harbor illegal immigrants. So in November 2017, that same year, a federal judge permanently blocked the order, stating that the Trump administration didn't have the authority to impose new conditions on decisions or budgets that Congress had already implemented. So, what is a pro to having a sanctuary city? Public safety would improve. Illegal immigrants would trust more in the local authorities. They wouldn't have the fear of coming forth if they were involved or the victims of any type of crime for fear of being detained. Statistics show that immigrants are far less likely to commit a crime than people born here in the United States. What's the con to having a sanctuary city? So there would be lawsuits against the local government. That is what the local government, I believe, fears the most. If an illegal immigrant is detained and they are detained for a longer amount of time than their original release date or time stated, they could possibly bring forth a lawsuit against that local government or state, and that is why I believe the state or local authorities decide not to become involved in detaining them further, so ICE could come in and pick them up and deport them. So the federal government argues that the states have gone too far with the sanctuary cities, and that they believe that the federal government is the one who should determine immigration policy. The Immigration Legal Resolution Center argues that local law enforcement jurisdictions do not have legal obligation to assist with civil immigration enforcement. That is the federal government's job. So I believe sanctuary cities were established to create an asylum originally by churches. So they were used to refuge illegal immigrants from crime from their native lands. And political parties, I think, or people such as Trump's administration use that as a forefront to give sanctuary cities a bad rap. The legal status of the people will be a positive impact in society, I believe, but this is something that the federal government has to obviously put policy into play. At the Republican National Convention, one entire night, families were telling their stories about how they lost their loved ones to undocumented illegal immigrants. Sabine Durden, she was of German descent, lost her son in a motorcycle accident, and the person at the wheel was a Guatemalan native. So his blood alcohol level was right below the legal limit. So these circumstances are unfortunate, but I don't believe that the illegal immigrant was the issue. The issue here, the issue is the drunk driving. So in these cases, spotlight will be put on these um, on these cases or these circumstances to show the people, to instill fear in the American population so that they could be against I guess the sanctuary cities. I believe the law should be strictly enforced, but to those who are real criminals or those who commit serious crimes, not to those who obtain only a traffic ticket or a violation, a minor violation, that or other people that are here only for refuge.